Good morning, afternoon, evening. Today I have the privilege of addressing you on a principle so profound that it not only defines personal and professional success, but has shaped the outcomes of great historical events, wars, and even revolutions. The principle, sweat more in practice, bleed less in war, is simple yet immensely powerful. It conveys that preparation, hard work, and persistence are not mere requirements, but prerequisites for overcoming challenges and achieving greatness. Let us delve deeply into this concept, exploring its relevance through history, its applications across various fields, and the lessons it imparts for our modern lives. Whether you're an athlete, a student, a leader, or simply an individual striving to lead a meaningful life, the essence of this principle remains universally applicable. To understand its true meaning, let us first examine its origins and historical significance. In the annals of history, we find countless instances where this idea proved indispensable. Consider the ancient Spartans, who stand as one of the earliest embodiments of this philosophy. Spartan warriors were legendary not for their numbers, but for their preparation. From the age of 7, Spartan boys entered the indulge a rigorous training system designed to transform them into unparalleled warriors. They practiced tirelessly, endured grueling conditions, and honed their mental and physical capabilities. By the time they stood on the battlefield, they were ready to face any foe. The Battle of Thermopylae is a testimony to their preparation. Though vastly outnumbered, 300 Spartans, alongside a few thousand allies, held their ground against a massive Persian army. This wasn't a miracle. It was the result of sweat, discipline, and practice. Similar principles were echoed in Eastern philosophy by Sun Tzu, the Chinese military strategist. His treatise, The Art of War, is a masterclass on the importance of preparation. He famously stated, "Every battle is won before it is fought." Sun Tzu believed that understanding oneself, one's enemy, and the terrain, combined with relentless preparation, paved the way to victory. Fast forward to more recent history, and we find examples such as Napoleon Bonaparte, a man whose early successes owed much to his meticulous planning. His ability to anticipate enemy moves, prepare his troops for the unexpected, and adapt his strategies quickly gave him an edge. However, the one time he underestimated preparation during his Russian campaign proved disastrous. His loss was not simply due to the weather or geography, but because he failed to account for the resistance and resources required for such a massive undertaking. The lesson here is clear: preparation is indispensable, even for the most talented and experienced. While this principle has its roots in warfare, it is by no means confined to battlefields. Its application extends to sports, education, professions, and even personal growth. Take the world of sports as an example. Athletes are the epitome of preparation and practice. Behind every gold medalist lies countless hours of training, discipline, and sacrifice. Think of Usain Bolt, the fastest man in the world. He once said, "I trained 4 years to run just 9 seconds." This statement reflects his commitment to preparation. The moments of glory that we admire are merely the tip of the iceberg, hiding the years of effort beneath. Another extraordinary example is Serena Williams, one of the greatest tennis players in history. Her dominance on the court didn't come from raw talent alone. It was the result of relentless practice, unwavering focus, and the mental toughness she cultivated through preparation. The pain of pushing boundaries in practice ensured she was ready for any challenge during the game. The same principles apply to education. Think of a student striving for academic excellence. Success in exams is rarely about last-minute cramming. Instead, it comes from consistent study, revising concepts, and solving problems regularly. A well-prepared student walks into the exam hall with confidence, while an unprepared one carries the weight of anxiety and doubt. Similarly, in professional life, preparation is the bridge that connects aspirations with accomplishments. Steve Jobs, the visionary behind Apple, is a remarkable example. His unwavering focus on detail and endless hours spent refining designs were the reasons behind revolutionary products like the iPhone and MacBook. Jobs wasn't merely lucky, he was prepared. He didn't just work hard, he worked smart. Preparation also plays a vital role in dealing with crises. In 1969, when NASA successfully landed humans on the moon during the Apollo 11 mission, it wasn't just a victory for science, it was a triumph of preparation. Every contingency was anticipated, every maneuver rehearsed, and every problem simulated repeatedly. The result, a landmark achievement that inspired generations. Contrast this with situations where preparation was lacking. Consider the Titanic tragedy, a devastating example of overconfidence and poor preparation. Declared unsinkable, the Titanic had inadequate lifeboats and a crew ill-prepared for emergencies. When disaster struck, the lack of planning resulted in catastrophic loss of life. Preparation not only influences outcomes, but also builds psychological resilience. In practice, we don't just hone our skills, we condition our minds. Preparation helps reduce fear, overcome self-doubt, and develop a sense of control. A well-prepared individual can face adversity with confidence, while an unprepared one may crumble under pressure. This brings us to an essential element of preparation: discipline. Discipline ensures that preparation isn't sporadic but sustained. It is what compels an athlete to train on days when motivation wanes, or a writer to keep typing despite writer's block. Discipline doesn't just create routines, it builds character. It transforms effort into excellence and ensures that we keep pushing even when success seems far away. At the same time, discipline requires us to embrace discomfort. Growth doesn't happen in comfort zones, it happens when we push past our limits. An Olympic athlete doesn't succeed because of natural talent alone, they succeed because they are willing to endure pain and push boundaries during practice. Their sweat during training ensures their triumph during competition. The cost of neglecting preparation can be dire. It manifests in missed opportunities, avoidable mistakes, and preventable failures. Whether it's a professional presentation, a sports competition, or a life challenge, failing to prepare means preparing to fail. How then can we embrace this principle in our lives? It begins with recognizing that success is a process, not an event. Set clear goals, divide them into smaller milestones, and work on them consistently. Practice daily, even when progress feels slow. Focus on improving incrementally rather than chasing perfection instantly. Reflect on your efforts, learn from mistakes, and adapt your strategies. Preparation isn't just about tangible outcomes, it's a way of life. It teaches us patience, resilience, and humility. It reminds us that every great achievement is built on the foundation of unseen effort. As I conclude, I urge you to remember this principle and make it a part of your journey. Let us sweat more in practice, whether it's in our studies, careers, relationships, or passions, so we may bleed less when challenges arise. Every moment of effort we invest today paves the way for a brighter, more successful tomorrow. To quote the great Vince Lombardi, the harder you work, the harder it is to surrender. May we all commit to the effort, embrace the grind, and prepare ourselves for the victories that lie ahead. Thank you.